for the first bout on our main card. A light heavyweight tail of the tape brought to you by that prize guy, Abraham Babley, 30 years of age. Wilkinson is 4 years older. You can see Rob Wilkinson out of Tasmania, significantly taller. He's got a 6-inch reach advantage.
Ready? Fight!
Wilkinson, the former PFL light heavyweight champion, a ton more experience than Abraham Babley. Babley's a big finisher. When you push him into the later rounds, that's when you can maybe expose some weaknesses. Do you think that might be the game plan for Wilkinson?
I think it could be, absolutely. I mean, the first thing he has to do is take a look at Babley as a light heavyweight because, look, he's lost a tremendous amount of weight from his upper body, but the power in his legs is still very much clearly there. And now he's trying to charge forward.
You saw he landed a couple of those and snapped the head of Rob Wilkinson's back, wore them well, but you cannot afford many more of those against the one and only.
You know, given the height difference, it'd be worth Babley working to the body first, try and bring the hands down a little. The one thing he has to be cautious of is that clinch of Rob Wilkinson.
Big explosion forward again for Babley, and that's what he does. He strings those combinations, big winging punches. You just have to try and survive them.
He looks so relaxed as well.
Oh! The left hand landed when Wilkinson tried to kick. And Razor's in a bit of trouble here, retreating against the cage.
He's trying to recover, but Babley smells blood in the water. Wilkinson trying for a takedown, and he gets it. Look at Babley, pops back to his feet, though. He's going to fight this clinch. Wilkinson needs to hustle here.
Babley tried to step across and throw Wilkinson. And this clinch is going to be really interesting because I talked to the Babley coaches, and when you're dropping 40+ pounds to make a new weight class, sometimes you can lose strength with that. They kind of laughed and said, no, I don't think you need to worry about that with Abe.
No, I mean, he really is a supreme athlete, and that's only been highlighted with the weight drop. It really is the lower body where he generates so much of his power, though. He stays planted really well to the floor. Look at that uppercut. Wilkinson's got to find some offensive here. He's got to get his lead hand working. Got to try and stop Babley crashing forward. Here he is again. He's got that tight clinch, Sean.
He's had a lot of success in past fights from this position, and Babley knows it. So he stifles the distance, goes chest to chest, belly to belly, presses Wilkinson against the cage.
Babley with the head position. You can see he's got that underhook, but he doesn't really want to be in the clinch. Expect him to try and find a way to pummel his arms free and break to strike. He's allowing Wilkinson to gather himself a little here, and I'm sure that's not what Babley wants.
The height difference allows for good head position almost automatically for Babley here against the cage. Scan the QR code, use code PFL30 for 30% off, plus free shipping at EFXsports.com.
Again, a body lock for Babley here. Maybe he's just trying to catch a breather. Minute 45 left in the first round. Back with the head position. He's got to watch those knees, though. They will sap your energy.
Babley trying to pull off, extricate himself from this grip. Heavy overhook there for Wilkinson. Doesn't seem interested in actually getting off the cage right now. Maybe he wants to drain the batteries for Babley.
Stay busy. Let's go.
A body shot there from Babley off the right hand, and again with the left hook. Wilkinson circles, lands a couple of good knees, but he can't get space from the upper body. Oh, nice knee.
And you see Babley just punching around the clinch. Right hand again. Also curious to know, Babley's landing pretty solid on some of these, and Wilkinson not going down. Is Babley going to question his own power with the weight drop?
That's a good question. I mean, how much is Babley putting into these shots? The longer Wilkinson survives, the easier fight this gets, potentially, if Babley's punching himself out. Got those double underhooks here. I don't really think Babley wants a takedown, though. I think he's just trying to slow the pace. Oh, I was wrong.
Body lock takedown to disprove the Dan Hardy point.
I was wrong. Straight into mount as well.
Wow. Abraham Babley right into the mount here.
See Wilkinson just hanging on to the upper body. He's got to move here. Great work scrambling.
Babley got too high. Wilkinson up and out. Final 10 seconds, and he will push Abraham Babley and knee the sizable thighs.
Stop!
That's how we'll finish round one. In San Diego, California. Our card tonight brought to you by GovX. Abraham Babley in the gold trunks, making a light heavyweight debut here in the PFL cage against the former champ Rob Wilkinson. Strong first round for Babley, Dan Hardy.
A really strong first round. I mean, he really dominated the cage. He forced Wilkinson up against the fence for a big portion of it, and he landed some really heavy hands as well. But Wilkinson was able to survive. He kept his head out of the way of some of the big shots, was able to get that tight clinch a couple of times, land some good knees. Babley's back to stalking now, though.
There's a combination for Wilkinson. He's got Babley in a little bit of trouble, and they're swinging away now. Babley tries to change levels, and he pushes Wilkinson against the barrier one more time.
Pressure from Wilkinson might be the key to victory here for him, right?
Really the first important offensive moment, I think, for Wilkinson right there. Woke up Babley. I mean, Wilkinson has 10 professional knockouts. Worth noting, Dan, that Babley going back to the stool after round one looked very, very fresh, not even breathing through the mouth yet.
Yeah, he's in great condition. The thing I wonder about with Babley, though, is how that lactate feels. Because he's so heavily muscled, his aerobic condition might be there, but he might feel physically tired, especially with all this clinch work that Rob Wilkinson's forcing him to do. Babley mouth open, breathing for the first time. Wilkinson chipping away with those annoying thumb knuckle punches. Tries to peel the head, tries to get off the fence. Babley corrals him, but Wilkinson's able to turn him with an underhook.
Good knee to the midsection there from Razor Rob Wilkinson. And now Babley digging with a right hand to the body, but he eats some knees himself.
Great knees from Wilkinson. Now he's hacking at the side of the head of Babley, who can't keep taking these elbows.
Fight back!
Referee telling Babley to fight back because he's stuck. But now he's got his head between the legs of Rob Wilkinson. He switches to a head inside single.
Yeah, posture's broken here for Babley. He needs a strong neck here. He needs to hustle on this takedown. Taking some big shots here.
He's blocking with the right hand. Wilkinson continued to hammer away, and he's smelling blood now. Rob Wilkinson kneeing Abraham Babley. Seizing the momentum in this fight so far.
Babley looks all kinds of out of shape. That knee hit him in the chin. Wilkinson's got to keep himself off the fence here. He's got to keep Babley working. Body lock from behind for Wilkinson. Nice takedown. Face plants Babley, who now is dealing with the weight of Rob Wilkinson bearing down on him.
Right in front of the Wilkinson corner as well.
Get out, bottom man!
For encouraging their man that Babley is tired.
That's it, we're done, we're done!
Oh, a takedown and a TKO! Rob Wilkinson back in the win column.
Very, very impressive performance. Durable, tough, experienced.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Blake Grice stops the fight 3 minutes and 23 seconds into round two for your winner by TKO, Razor Rob Wilkinson.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.